Is there any benefit in knowing this?
Absolutely not. This isn't about helping you. This is the difference between what's being shared here and almost every other message or teaching. They're trying to help you. They're trying to tell you something. This has nothing for the individual. It doesn't even acknowledge that it's real.
So it's just the falling away of the illusion.
The funny thing is when it falls away, and when it does there, what'll be obvious is it didn't happen. There's no falling away. It's a non-happening. So when it fell away here, there's a realization that there's no one. That's not the end of the individual, because that realization still seems to happen to somebody. But a part of that realization is it didn't happen.
And it didn't happen because it never was.
That's right. Well, that's nothing, the claims that the individual has about what this is, they're false. All of its claims about that something needs to happen, or this isn't complete or fulfilled, or that I am real, that everything's happening to me, that I have free will and choice to create a future which will be better than this, those are all false claims. That's not true. So it never is true. There is no duality. So the falling away of duality, or experiential duality, doesn't create non-duality. This is already non-dual. There never was duality. It's not happening.
This is it?
This is it.
So in a way, it's it.
No, not like that. Not like now. Not like an exclusive this. Not like an exclusive now. The now of seeking for something is an exclusive now. Oops, I wasn't being now. Now I'll be now. Now I'll focus on now as exclusive to discursive thoughts or the past or the future or focusing attention. The suggestion here is there is nothing else. It doesn't need to be recognized. It requires no effort.
And it has nothing to do
with you.
With learning to quieten the mind.
It's got nothing to do with you.
Okay.
Period. So anything you think you're doing, it's got nothing to do with that. It's got nothing to do with anything you could suggest, because there's no relationship left when it's there, when it's gone. The experience of relationship in that sense is an illusion.
So what would be the, I'm trying to use the word mechanism or something, hearing what you're suggesting and a falling away of somebody hearing that?
Yeah.
I guess I'm...
There's no relationship.
Okay.
There is an energy here, and I hesitate to say it because it sounds like there's something on offer. There isn't. It just seems that in these meetings, there's an energy that arises. But the fact is that energy, or that saying of this, everything is always saying this. The bus that's about to run you over is saying, this is all there is. The dog shit on the ground that you just stepped in is saying, this is all there is. This is fulfillment. The bird singing is saying, this is fulfillment. There's nothing that's not saying, this is all there is. This is whole and complete and fulfilled.
So immediately the mind wants to say, well, is there a deconditioning process?
No.
Does the body work for this contraction?
Now, when there's
I realize that's absurd, but yeah.
When there's an individual, the apparent ending of the individual seems like a process.
Yeah.
Because it's living in a process, because it's hope that the process is going to lead to something. Something happening never leads to nothing happening. This is nothing happening. And there's no need for a process. So a couple of months ago, somebody called me up and said, hey, I watched one of your videos. There's no one left. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Happy customer.
Of course, you have no idea. You have no idea where they are or what's happening. But it's quite. Why not? But it's very possible that nobody leaves this room.
I've heard.
I've locked the door. You'll never get out. No, but it's very possible that nobody will leave this room. there's no need for anything to happen. This end of the individual isn't an experience. And it's not the consequence of other experiences.